Well, hello, hello. This is Rosa, rcgkreations. How are you doing? We're making a dessert. I know I'm supposed to have that, but I'm really dying for some sweets. I have gone and withdrawal. But I'm gonna make it easy. I'm supposed to be making some cookies, but I just don't feel up to it. I make my own cinnamon sugar, and all it is sugar. You can make it however you want to make it. A lot of cinnamon or a little bit of cinnamon. I pretty much do 80% sugar, 20% cinnamon. Shake, 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 and what I get is what I get. But I'm cheating, and we're making croissant biscuits. I haven't bought biscuits in over a year. And these are just regular old croissants. I did buy regular biscuits, I think it was like 2 weeks ago. And I had bought, they were on the special, so I bought two and two regular biscuits and 2 croissants. Hubby made some for dinner. And I was good, I only had one biscuit, that was it. And we fed some elders at our church. So all I'm going to do is just take these and unroll them. That's all I'm going to do. Nothing else fancy. And if you want to, you can make this fancy. You can press them all together and make it into one little thing. But I'm not doing that because I want to make them into little bite-sized pieces. So what I get is what I get. And I don't know why, but sometimes some of these croissants, they don't come off totally equal. That's okay. Because it's just going to be a snack for me and hubby, and that's it. And I wanted to try to just do it on one cookie sheet. Because they're going to rise just a little bit. Not a whole lot, but they will rise a little bit. I'm just going to put these on the cookie sheet. Flatten them out. I'm actually going to leave, actually no, I'm going to separate those. Because like I said, I really don't want one big long one. I want it to be in bite-sized pieces. And let me turn this one over. Let's turn this little one over. And if they grow to each other and touch, we're okay. We're good to go. I just want to make sure everything fits in this little small cookie sheet. Just use what you got, whatever it is that you have. Okay, so let's turn this one over. I'm trying not to have them touch, so I'm pressing down on those. I know you can't see a whole lot, but I'm pressing down the ones that touch so they don't touch. Okay. And it's all going to be good. And then this little one here, I'm just going to cut it, tear it off. Right here. Fold it over so it's not touching. And then this one. There we go. Now, I'm using my softened butter. You can use melted butter if you want to, but I think they hold better when they have some butter that sticks to the biscuit. So I want to use I don't want to use melted butter for this reason. This is just me. I've been making these for years. When our daughter was young, she loved quick little meals, like desserts like this. And these are something simple. We used to buy the discount store brand, and they work just as good, because you know what? You can never mess up with cinnamon sugar in a biscuit. Just don't get them over toasty. So we're going to have enough for tonight for a little snack for both of us, and then we'll have some in the morning. And I like to just, what I do is after they're baked, let them totally cool down, and then I put them in a little baggie. And then I actually just heat mine in the microwave, but on a plate, because I don't want the butter to ooze out or anything. Because you know it's going to get hard, but then it's going to, in the heat, it's going to melt again. And as you can see, I'm not putting a whole lot of butter. Let me see the angle there, if you can see that. So it's got butter, but it's not got a ton of butter. And of course, you could really lay it on thick, and lay the butter thick and have it all oozy, but I don't want to do that. I just want to make sure that it's got a little bit of a coating. My oven's preheated. Just follow the directions on how to cook them. So if you're doing, like if you do the regular round biscuits, you can roll them out, or just roll them with a pin, make them flat, or use your hand and roll them out. Use what you got. I used to use, when I first started, before I learned to start buying tools and stuff to make my cooking and baking easier, is I just used a round glass, and that would be my rolling pin. I used to even use an old peanut butter jar. You use what you got. Use anything that's round, and that could be your rolling pin, and you can just use that. And don't forget, some pastries you need a flour, the rolling pin, so it doesn't stick on you. And then roll on. I do have my little individual strainer. You need something small. I've seen those ads about buying that little container that you sprinkle on, but it's like, why get one more tool in your kitchen? Number one, for us, since we have this galley kitchen, which is so tiny to begin with, I can't have a bunch of tools, because number one, I don't have that much counter space, and number two, where do I store it? I'm already going into all kinds of, I've got kitchen stuff in kitchen, the formal dining room, my canning room, my extra bedroom. Hubby says, nothing from the kitchen's going in my bedroom. I'm like, okay. He goes, what you just got to make do with what you got. If you want to buy something new, you better get rid of something else, because you're not getting any more space. And of course, in any kitchen, you need some counter space, because you need to work. You need space to work. But we are very fortunate that we have a table, we have a formal oh, my oven's ready. I gotta quit chit-chatting and hurry and get these things made. Okay, so I've just coated each one of these with the butter. Now I'm just going to spoon my cinnamon sugar. And what's nice is when you already have it in a container like this, okay, it's already ready. You don't have to worry about spending the time to make it. So spend a little bit of time and get yourself, and see, and then sprinkle it all over the place, and you're barely tapping this little sieve. It's a metal mesh. Oh, I forget what you call it. There's an actual name for it. I'm actually going to do this, so I don't like a whole lot of sugar. I like it just a little bit on there, because I want to be able to taste the biscuit. I want to be able to taste the cinnamon and the sugar and the butter. I want to taste it all. I don't want it to be real clumpy on one. And I'll pick this up and I'll show you in just a minute what I'm talking about. So it's actually easier. You have this sugar in your spoon, and you just barely tapping it on the very edge of the strainer. That's what it's called, strainer. It's called a mesh strainer is what this is called. I'm sure there's probably a technical name, but I just don't know what it is. If I think about it, I'll remember. I'll put pop-up and do a pop-up, and that'll be the technical name for this thing. But you can buy these in your local grocery store and all the discount stores, the dollar stores, at least here in the USA. Foreign countries, I don't know. But I know here in the USA, they're at all the discount stores. Dollar Tree, Dollar General, stuff like that. They come in different sizes. But I will tell you, let me get over here, this edge doesn't have one, and want too much of that sugar on there. And sometimes because of the sugar, you get the little clumps, but that's okay. Put it back in my thing. And now we're done. But you see how when I first got started, I poured too much because I should have poured it and left it barely on the spoon over the sieve. So that one got a little bit more than everything else, but that's okay. That's hubby's favorite. He likes that part. Okay, so I'll put this in the oven, and I think it only takes, what is the package? Follow your cooking directions, and that's it, and they're ready to eat. And these take, you can even cook these in the air fryer. There's a recipe for the air fryer. Okay. Bake for 9 to 12 minutes, and then we're done. So I'll bring you back. Well, the timer went out. Let's see how they turned out. Ooh, yum, yum, yum. Look at those. Ooh, they smell so good. Turn the light off. Turn the oven off. Gonna get me some little small glass of milk. I don't drink very much milk when I'm eating something sweet. I like a little glass of milk, but just wait that for a few seconds. And then yeah, of course when they blew it, they've swelled, because that's what they do when they bake. See that? Oops. You know, I'll put this on my plate. I'm gonna grab a plate for hubby. Let him have this big one, because I know he'll like that one. That one's actually mine. This one's his. Just separate those two. Take a look. See there? Yum, yum. I'll sacrifice and do the taste test for everybody, okay? Now y'all tell me what you think of it. I'm so silly. I like the toasty crunchies. And to see I ate it all nice and toasty. You can't beat cinnamon sugar and a biscuit. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to go enjoy my little treat and my little cheat for the day. But I'm only going to get one. And that's all I'm going to do. But it'll be enough to cut my sweet tooth. And then I'll be done hopefully for another 2 or 3 more months and no more sweets. You take care now. We'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye. Eat it.